Profound API 7 is here. Let's take a look at what you can look forward to after your upgrade. I'm Brian May, Vice President of Product Management here at Profound Logic and the product owner for Profound API. I wanted to take a few minutes to talk with you about what's new in Profound API version 7. Before we begin, if you haven't watched my video, 5 Things You Need to Know Before Upgrading to Profound.js or Profound API 7, I highly recommend that you give that video a watch. That is full of information that will make sure that your upgrade to version 7 goes smoothly. Profound API 7 is the most secure version of Profound API we've ever had. Major improvements were made to the underlying frameworks to improve our internal encryption, as well as implementing some features that we'll be talking about in just a moment to ensure that you have a safe and secure tool for all of your API needs. Profound API 7 is the first release to support Node.js 20. Version 20 of Node.js is the soon-to-be long-term support release, including all of the latest security and stability updates that our customers will need. With this release of Profound API, we're happy to announce that we have implemented OAuth 2 support for authentication. That means customers that are already using OAuth 2 in their applications to authenticate against external providers like GitHub or Microsoft or Google can now use that same authentication from their applications to identify themselves when calling APIs in Profound API. This allows a seamless method for authenticating your applications and your API calls, and then control over what APIs those users can then access within the Profound API system. While Profound API has always had the ability to have different output parameters based on an HTTP status, that was accomplished in the past by using custom code to manipulate the HTTP status and to send different parameters than those defined on the interface. With Profound API 7, we have implemented a much more intuitive interface for setting up different sets of output parameters based on the HTTP status code that you'd like to return. Once these are defined within your logic of your API, all you need to do is use the Set API Output low-code plugin, choose the HTTP status that you'd like to return, and then populate the predefined output parameters for that HTTP status code. This should make having more complex interfaces for your APIs much simpler for our customers to implement. As with any release, I'm looking really forward to seeing how our customers utilize these new features in Profound API 7. If you have any questions about these new features or how to implement them, please reach out to our support team at the link below.